So I'm on your side. What are all these people? Are they all your people?
Some of them.
Some of them, I don't know. I mean, share the spot.
It's a public place.
Yeah?
Well, unless they move down, I'll just stay here.
Oh, God.
What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
Marcus' friend Lori's daughter plays for
The wrong team.
the wrong team.
So, my daughter's the goalie in white.
Ah, okay, she'll be the wall. They have to.
Hopefully.
How's it going, you guys?
Crapped the bed
You
this
guys
morning.
played
Yeah, we lost this morning.
What was it?
Well, we lost 1-0. It was 2-0 with an empty net goal.
Okay. That's all weekend.
Yep. Yep. So.
Yeah, they went to university together, and then I haven't seen them. We live out in Austin, so I don't see them too often. And they mentioned the gamers came for dinner at our place.
Yeah. You don't have to explain yourself to me.
Why I'm cheering for the enemy?
Did you get the email there about the?
I did. So you might want to talk to Rare, because if Rare, you know what his wife does at Chio, right?
Yeah.
Again, like, this is so off-putting for me, but apparently all donations that go to Chio, they don't give the kids the toys because of liability. Because we give them the toy.
But this is through Chris Carr, whose son had they had cancer, and there's pictures of them getting the toys. They've got.
You know what? If that's the case, totally.
And they've done it years past.
But then Chris mentioned that today that he talked to Jen about it. And apparently Jen's like, we don't take donations. So I'm like, we went
from the public.
Yeah.
But
I'm in for it.
Yeah. Anyway. So
if Chris is gonna do it, and is that kind of the thought?
They do it every year. They've done it several years, and it's anyway.
So what are we doing? We're giving money?
I don't know. I'm waiting for an email back from Karen. I emailed Karen saying because you can either replenish the toys in the oncology playroom, or you can sponsor a patient. So I would rather sponsor a patient.
Yeah.
Figure out it's Neil Roy.
Yeah.
What does he like, and then just go buy a bunch of gifts for Neil Roy.
For their taste or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. But whatever, we'll see. So John. Well, no, he's flying back this weekend sometime.
So he'll spark this conversation.
So there was an email went out from Chris Carr saying, "Hey, miscellaneous board," and I had seen it, and I was like, "Oh yeah," because it says if you have a hockey team that wants to do it or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, okay, nah, U18, nah, probably not, whatever. And I just didn't revisit it, and then John saw it, and he put a message out saying, "Hey, what do you guys think of this?" And I said, "Yeah, that's a fucking good idea. I think I'm on board." So because he was California, he said, "Can you send emails?" So.
Okay, well, no, count me in. I'll let him know. I wasn't sure. I was like,
I've almost converted them to come this side.
The other team.
For the East Ottawa team. Double B.
Anyways, so let's queue it up.
Let's say, I mean, we got to do it short order, but so I had put out the email. No one saw that there's a little voting button, yes or no, at the top of the email. So everybody's replying, I'm in.
Okay.
So that's fine, I get it. But I've got all the email replies also coming to my personal phone. So I get the email saying who's in. But
do you have a survey motion?
But anyway, I don't have an email from Karen. I'm going to check my work email. Maybe she didn't see the email me at this email address. So I haven't. I don't know. I wasn't even sure they were still together. But they both have the same address. So. Yeah, we're on.
Okay, cool. Good luck.
All right, thanks.
How do I turn it so it's on me?
That's it. I'm not going to hear anything you say if I don't put my little platoon in.
If I go a bit over there, will it work?
Sure.
It's just right there, so.
So I heard the other team's goal this afternoon was called Coach Life.
She did make a couple of really good plays.
And we're off, folks. Game 2, Stars against the Kemptville Storm. Stars in white tonight. Game 2 at the Kickin Ice tournament. Roberts, McDonald, Sugachev to start us off. It's Sask, Ferguson, and Netherwin Ness. Sugachev dumps it in. Roberts putting pressure down low. Back in the neutral zone for Sugachev. Stars with a quick change. Hatfield putting pressure down low. Vaughn on the scene. Gauthier. Bergeron and Tam on the blue line. Tam sends it back in. Stars early on. Gauthier behind the net. Patiently holding on to the puck. Drop for Vaughn. Vaughn. Back to the point for Bergeron. Sends it back behind the net. Gauthier in front for Hatfield. Swings at it from midair. Almost got a hit. Stars down low in Kemptville territory to start out the game. Loose puck in front. Back to Tam on the point. Tam back to Hatfield. Vaughn. Gauthier back to Tam. Hatfield from the high circle. Shot by Hatfield. Rebound by Vaughn. Crashing the net hard. Save Kemptville. Bond off the face-off. Back to Thompson on the boards. Back to Bond. Neutral zone now. Plum intercepts. Sends it back to Houston on the right side. Houston with the drop for Bond. Whistle on the plate. Bond on the face-off. Forcing the play down low in the right corner. Houston. Plum on the pinch. Thompson circling from behind the net. In front for Bond on one-timer. Rebound. Houston. Unlocked. Sends it back in the corner. Bond with some forechecking. Stars getting called. 2 minutes for tripping in the offensive zone. Stars marked to be on the penalty kill. Early in the first period, no score. Roberts, Sukachev putting pressure on the points. Kemptville now with first shot on net. Save Nabu. Sukachev tips it out on the one-on-one rush. Sukachev sends it hard in the zone for checking. Sukachev stealing the puck, sending it down low on the penalty kill with Roberts. Roberts neutral zone, steals the puck away, sends it back in. Great penalty killing by the Stars so far. McDonald chasing down low. Neutral zone now with Vaughn, Ferguson, and Sesk on D. McDonald again from the neutral zone sends it down. The race is on in Kemptville territory for McDonald behind the net. Vaughn staying high. McDonald down low. Kemptville on the breakout, trying to get a power play chance. Neutral zone. Ferguson, Sesk on D. Quick shot off net though, save, then behind the net. Sesk card off the boards. McDonald pivots off the boards. Loose puck in front for Kemptville. Back to the left corner. Kemptville now from point shot. Save, Nadeau. 10 seconds left on the Kemptville power play. Back to Sesk. Behind the Stars net. Sesk changing directions. Sends it out of the zone. Puck is out of the zone. Whistle on the play. Offside, Kemptville. Penalty over. Back at even strength. 5-on-5 hockey. No score. 7 minutes. 24 seconds left in the first period. Bond off the face-off for Hatfield. Bergeron, backhand pass off the boards for Bond and Hatfield, battling it out. Back to Bergeron, D-to-D pass, a 10. Quick pass looking for Hatfield up the middle with Bond sending it to Kemptville territory. Hatfield chasing. Gauthier staying high. Bergeron on the pinch. Keeps the puck down low. Kemptville clearing it in Stars territory. Tam recovers and skating fast behind the Nadeau net. Tam leading the breakout. Bong helping out on the back check behind the net. Hatfield off the boards. On the rush from the right side. Hatfield all the way down, right corner, deep in Kemptville territory for Gauthier on the left side. Gauthier still behind the net. for Vaughn. Vaughn with Plum. Houston, high circles with the puck, drop pass for Gauthier. Kemptville recovers back to Dunlop in the neutral zone. Dunlop for Plum. Back in Stars territory. Kemptville changing, so a bit of time for the Stars to get organized and get on the breakout. Catching Bond on the curl in the neutral zone. Bond coming in fast on the right side. Bond with a quick shot on net. Saved by Kemptville. Houston forechecking in the right corner. Kemptville, neutral zone. Intercepted. Plum, Dunlop. Dunlop off the boards for Thompson. Thompson looking for Bond. Puck deflected and Kemptville bench. Whistle on the play. Roberts off the face-off for McDonald. Loose puck. As far as corner for Roberts. Ferguson helping out. McDonald catches the puck on the breakout. McDonald shoots check on the 2-on-1. Roberts on the 3-on-1. McDonald getting hard from the right side. Quick shot. Wide, but for Sesk. Recovering on the blue line. Sends it back in. Ferguson looking at McDonald. Missing. Roberts off the face-off, back to Ferguson. Ferguson sends it in the neutral zone. McDonald, Roberts for checking. Sugachev wide open in front. McDonald cutting hard to the net on the backhand. Rebound for Roberts. Save, Kemptville. Bond off the face-off for Hatfield, back to Ferguson, back to Hatfield off the boards. Hatfield for checking. Gauthier staying high in front of the net. Bond as well. Back to Ferguson on the point. Puck is out. Neutral zone. Kemptville on the rush. Bond back checking with Sesk, neutralizing the Kemptville attack. Bond off the boards. Gauthier supporting. Hatfield, Ferguson battling for the puck in Stars territory near the blue line. Puck is out. Neutral zone. Bond still at it. Back to Ferguson. Stars territory. Kemptville changing. Ferguson, quick pass to Gauthier off the boards. Quick shot from Kemptville over the net. Back to the point. Another shot by Kemptville. Blocked in front. Gauthier, Sesk defending in front. Ferguson defending. Kemptville, corner, centering it. Back to the point. Back behind the net, goal net. Kemptville now on the move. Intercepted by Sesk behind the net. Sesk changing directions off the boards. Hatfield gets it out. Loses her stick. Kicks it in the zone. Hatfield with a kick on net. No stick. Love the effort. Kemptville on the attack. Back to Bond on the fast rush. With Houston and Thompson on the 3-on-2. Shot on net by Bond. Save, Kemptville. Bond wins it back to Bergeron. Back to Bond. Puck behind the Kemptville goaltender. Pressure by the Stars. Houston and Thompson exchanging the puck. High circles. Thompson pivots, finding Bond off the backhand. On net. Rebound for Houston on the other side. Back to Thompson. Bond with the backhand pass in front for Houston. Back to Bergeron. Bergeron with the wrister bullet from the blue line. Save, Kemptville. What a quick release by Bergeron on the blue line with that wrister. Tam off the point, keeps the puck. Back in the neutral zone now for Sukachev, helping out on the back check. Loose puck, neutral zone for Kemptville. Back to Sukachev. Last minute of play in the first period. Sukachev from the left side. High wrister. Save, Kemptville. Sukachev still at it in the corner. Back to Tam on the point. Tam back to Sukachev on the give and go. For Bergeron now. High circles. Bergeron, left side. High wrister on net. Another save, Kemptville. Roberts taking a hack in front of the bench. I think it'll be a penalty for Kemptville. Stars crashing the net, making things happen. Kemptville, 2 minutes for roughing in front of the net. Power play for the Stars with 40 seconds left in the first period. Roberts wins it back with her feet to Dunlop. Dunlop shot in front for Roberts. Quick shot back to Sukachev. McDonald behind the net, putting pressure. Roberts, McDonald in the corner winning it. McDonald, high circles, back to Dunlop on the point. Dunlop, wrist shot. Tipped in front for Sukachev. Rebound by Sukachev. Save, Kemptville. Back to Dunlop. Dunlop, DDD to Plum. Plum. Back to the neutral zone for Kemptville. 2 seconds left on the 2-on-1. Kemptville with a shot. What a save, Nadeau at the buzzer. What a save, Nadeau. Didn't get distracted by the buzzer, making that key save right in the trapper. Still no score after 1 period. Stars on the power play. Back to the second period. Stars with a shot on. Bong with the rebound on net. Puck is out by Kemptville. Neutral zone. Back in Stars territory for Sesk. Multi on the breakout pass for Hatfield. Back behind the Kemptville bench. Thompson putting pressure. Stars on the power play for another 15 seconds. Back in the neutral zone. And Bergeron coming back pass. Kemptville putting pressure. Quick pass by Bergeron on the breakout for Thompson. Thompson to Houston on the tic-tac-toe breakout. Back to Bond. Shot from the point on net. Whistle on the play. Bond off the face-off. Houston putting pressure, forcing the play. Bergeron pinching in a bit. Back to Houston behind the net. Thompson. Bond staying hot. 10. Back to Bond. Thompson. Kemptville behind the net. Stars in Kemptville territory. Keeping control of the puck. Nice puck movement. Bergeron on the point. Another wrist shot in front by Bergeron. Blocked in front. Trickling puck behind the Kemptville bench. The Kemptville net for Houston and Thompson. Bergeron. Backhand from Bergeron in the right corner on net, on target. Back to Houston. Cam. On covering on D. Offside. Kemptville. Roberts wins it back to Dunlop. Dunlop, cross ice pass. McDonald wide open on the right side. Neutral zone. Up the middle now. McDonald skidding it in. It's Superchat and Roberts. In front by McDonald for Roberts. Then for Plum. Roberts in front for Sugachev. Tips it on net. Another shot by Plum. Just wide. Sugachev circling behind the net. Kemptville totally defenseless. Icing it all the way down. Whistle on the play. Roberts wins it back to Dunlop on the point. Dunlop with a wrist shot. Blocked. Supercheck for Roberts. Back to Dunlop. Holding the line. In front for Roberts. Quick shot. Left corner. Supercheck in front for McDonald. Bum pinching in. Keeping the puck down low with Roberts. Roberts back to Sugachev. Sugachev with a quick release. Shot on net. Save. Kemptville. Bond. Hatfield. Back to Ferguson on point. Back to Hatfield. Gauthier covering on the point with Cesc. Ferguson sends it back to Hatfield. Hatfield and Long on a 2-on-1 in front of the net. Hatfield, quick shot on net, save. Back to Gauthier. Back in the neutral zone for Ferguson. Ferguson sends it in. Gauthier chasing with Bong. Back in the neutral zone. Ferguson intercepts. Finding Hatfield. Kemptville counters with a 2-on-1. Cesc on D. Quick shot. Big save, Nadeau. Another shot from the point. Blocked by Ferguson. Ferguson, neutral zone, sends it down low. Stars are changing. Hatfield for checking. On neutral zone. Bergeron defending. Quick shot on net. Save Nadeau. Rebound. Kemptville save Nadeau. Back to Bergeron in the corner. Back to Bond. Bond sends it in the neutral zone. Houston and Thompson for checking hard. Bergeron picks off the pass. Keeps the puck in. Bergeron off the boards. Finds Thompson in the corner. Houston, Thompson, Houston, Tam from the ring end line, shot on net, rebound for Bond, Houston, big save Kemptville, another shot in front for Houston, over to Bond. Thompson sends it back to Tam on the point. Kemptville on the one-on-one rush. Bounces it home, pokes that puck away in the corner for Houston. Penalty being called here on the Stars. Two minutes for interference on the Stars. And an extra 2 for misconduct. Stars now. An extra 2 minutes for slamming that door. Kemptville on the power play for 4 minutes. 5 minutes, 30 seconds left in the second period. Dunlop clears it all the way down. McDonald for checking. Kemptville recovers. Plum defending with Dunlop. Roberts and McDonald back checking nicely, neutralizing the Kemptville attack. Dunlop sends it all the way down again, killing valuable seconds of an extra long penalty kill session. Subichev blocks a shot and triples in the neutral zone. Dunlop, solid, sends it back. Hatfield, Subichev, putting pressure. Shot on net by Hatfield, might as well. It's going to be a long penalty kill, might as well get some offense. Hatfield, Subichev down low. Subichev seals the puck away behind the net. Subichev using the body, protecting the puck, controlling the puck. Penalty kill. Subichev still at it behind the net. What a machine. Subichev keeping the puck behind the Kemptville net. And the penalty kill. Subichev getting some applause. Kemptville on the attack. Cess defending in the corner. Kemptville behind the Kemptville net, trying to get a power play going. On the point now. Kemptville blocked by Hatfield, intercepted and all the way down on net in Kemptville territory. Change by the Stars, fresh legs. Gauthier, Bond, Seth, and Ferguson. Kemptville dumping it behind the net. Shot saved Nadeau. Back to the left corner. We'll see gets it out for Vaughn. Vaughn on the pass break. Vaughn on the one-on-one. Going to the right. Going around. Behind the net. We'll see stopping the attack. Back in the neutral zone. Ferguson. Ferguson and Bergeron. Shot from the blue line. Glove save. Nadeau. Kemptville from the point. Shot wide to the right of Nadeau. Then Roberts first on the puck. Roberts getting it out all the way down. 25 seconds left on the penalty. Thompson gets a piece of it with Roberts on the blue line. Back in the neutral zone now. Kemptville on the 2-on-2 rush. Tam, Bergeron defending. Roberts helping out behind the net. Roberts high off the glass, then all the way down to finish off the penalty kill. Back at even strength, 5-on-5 hockey. No score. 1 minute. 30 seconds left in the second period. Tam gets taken down hard. Pushing from behind, no call. Thompson supporting. Kemptville breaking out, intercepted. Back to Tam on the counterattack. Tam, left side, skating it in. Tam cutting hard to the net. Tam driving the net. Rebound by Tam. Save. Tam getting pushed around in front of the net. Great attacking. Great attacking by Tam. Disrupting in front of the net. Roberts, the backup. Roberts, the enforcer. Hatfield, quick from the face-off shot on net. Save. Kemptville. Hatfield back to Subachev. Back for Dunlop. Shot from the point, tipped by Hatfield. Last minute of play in the second period. No score. Hatfield, Subachev. Battling. Kemptville breaking out on the 2-on-2. Plum, Dunlop defending in the neutral zone. Kemptville in the zone, offside. Kemptville. Kemptville out the face-off. Hatfield recovers. Hatfield on the attack. On the 1-2 rush. Houston, Subachev crashing the net. Loose puck in front. Subachev. High circles. Neutral zone. Hatfield sends it down low. 20 seconds left in the second period. Dunlop back to Plum. Plum with a quick pass. McDonald right side. In front of the Stars bench. Icing on the Kemptville Stars. We'll have a face-off in Kemptville territory with 2 seconds left in the second period. Still no score after 2 periods against the Kemptville Storm. Game 2 of this weekend tournament. Stars doing everything right. Stars hungry for the puck. Getting chances, getting shots. Just needing to find the back of that net. Needing to find those corners. Getting on the board. And we're back to the third period. Hatfield, Vaughn, Bootsy, Ferguson, Zesk, and Nadeau in nets. And we're off for the third period. No score. Zesk from the corner wins it out for Bootsy. Bootsy finds Hatfield on the breakout. Hatfield on the one-on-one rush. Going to the right side. Hatfield, quick shot, glove save. Kemptville. Back in the neutral zone now. Kemptville on the attack. Intercepted by Ferguson. Over to Bong. Back to Sesk on the blue line. Sesk for Hatfield. Bootsy from the boards with Sesk. DVD pass for Ferguson. Bootsy now recovers. Off the boards. Long pass. Trying to find Hatfield. Icing. Bond knocked the face off for Tam behind the net. Tam backhand pass off the boards for Houston. Houston and Bond. Bergeron skating it out up the middle. Bergeron on the breakout. Bergeron leading the attack. Skating in. Right side. Bergeron cutting hard to the net. Off the backhand. Save. Kemptville. Tam. Neutral zone. Back to Bergeron. She's everywhere tonight. Neutral zone. Kemptville dumps it on net. Back to Bergeron in the corner. Backhand for Houston. Back to Don. Hard off the boards for Thompson on the breakout. Thompson up high for Houston in neutral zone. And Bond. Puck trickles in Kemptville territory. Dunlop coming in hot from the point. Shot on net. Back for Houston. Kemptville neutral zone. Intercepted by Plum. Back to Thompson on the quick turnover. Looking for Roberts. Roberts, left side, in the corner. Roberts behind the Kemptville net. Roberts looking for backup. Roberts, quick pass on the point. Kemptville dumps it in. Back behind the Nadeau net for Dunlop. Roberts, quick pass to Plum. Plum finding Subichev on the left side. In Kemptville territory, Subichev still at it in the corner with Roberts. Back to Dunlop on the point. Dunlop shot trickles in front for McDonald. McDonald with a quick shot on net. Rebound Subichev. Another save. Kemptville. Dunlop, high shot, blocked in front. Shot intercepted by Plum. Over to Dunlop on the poke check for Roberts. Roberts to Subichev on the breakout. Super Chef entering Kemptville territory on the left side. Pivots. McDonald gets tied up in the neutral zone. Sesh defending with Plum. Plum behind the Stars net for Sesk. One-timer pass looking for Gold C off the boards. Back to Sesk. Gold C. Neutral zone for McDonald. Vaughn circles. Quick pass up the middle, finding Hatfield wide open on the red line. Hatfield for Gold C. Back to the neutral zone. Resetting. Sesk on the transition to Ferguson. Kemptville sends it all the way. Icing on Kemptville. Vaughn off the faceoff, runs it back to Hatfield, back to Ferguson, back to Hatfield on the give and go. Ferguson, Hatfield, battling for the puck off the boards on the right side in Kemptville territory. Refs are screaming to move that puck. Move those sticks. No, move that puck. Back to Hatfield, circling behind the net. For the point for Sesk. Back to Hatfield. Off the boards for Vaughn. In the left corner, Vaughn skating in the circles. Vaughn pivots in control of the puck. Back to Ferguson with some time from the point. Ferguson with a wrist shot. Blocked in front. We'll see. Shoots it in. Back in neutral zone. Sesk gets taken down. No call. No call from the refs. No favors for the hometown team tonight. Kemptville dumps it all the way down in Stars territory for Sesk in the right corner. Back to Thompson. Thompson off the boards. Back to Sesk. Sesk on the breakout. Sesk. It's Houston on the 2-on-2. Sesk. Shot. Blocked. Back to Thompson. Thompson gets taken down hard. Enough is enough. 2 minutes on the Kemptville Storm for roughing. This will be a Stars power play. No score. 5 minutes. 50 seconds left in the third period. Ham on the point. Back to Houston. Kemptville clears it down. Ham behind the net for Buffalo. Vaughn, drop pass for Houston. Houston back to Tam. Tam, D to Bergeron. Bergeron, big pass up the middle for Thompson on the curl. Thompson, shot from the ring at line, blocked. Rebound by Thompson again. Rebound for Houston, crashing the net. Another big save for Kemptville. Back in Stars territory for Bergeron. The race is on. Bergeron wins it, circles back, skating up the middle on the breakout. Bergeron on the move with McDonald on the right side. Tam intercepts in the neutral zone, skates it in from the left side. Tam cutting hard to the net. Tam off the backhand. Rebound Roberts. Oh my goodness. That another Tam Roberts combo on the attack, crashing that net. Trying to make things happen. Plum, D-to-D pass, and Dunlop on the point. Dunlop looking for Roberts. Back to McDonald off the backhand. McDonald, shot. Roberts behind the net. Loose puck in front for Sukachev. Whistle on the play. Roberts is in back for Dunlop. Kemptville, penalty over. Back in the neutral zone. Sukachev on the turnover with Roberts. In Kemptville territory, Sukachev on one hand. Puts the puck in front for Roberts. Roberts gets taken down in front of the net for Dunlop. McDonald. Sukachev off the boards for Dunlop, back to the point. Dunlop, wrist shot in front for Roberts. Back to McDonald in the right corner. McDonald to Sukachev in front for Roberts. Roberts! Top corner. Roberts takes the lead for the Stars. Assisted by Sukachev and McDonald. Stars up 1-0. 3 minutes left in the third period. Left top corner, where we store the cookie jar, or where Grandpa stores the premium liquor, the top shelf. Hatfield down low. Stars energized with Vaughn. Pulte staying high. Back neutral zone, high off the glass. Hatfield sends it back in. Kemptville dumps it in. Sesk on D. Sesk behind the net patiently. D-to-D pass to Ferguson on the other side. With Pulte off the boards. Pulte off the boards, gets tied up. Back to Ferguson. Ferguson over to Sesk. Pulte. Kemptville putting pressure in the last few minutes of the game. Loose puck in front. Kemptville from the point. Shot blocked by Hatfield and over to Ferguson. Gone. Back to Sesk. Sesk taking matters into her own hands. Skating it out with Hatfield. Back to Sesk on the attack. Shot on net by Sesk in the right corner for Gauthier. Gauthier paying the price in the corner. Over to Hatfield behind the net. Hatfield in front. For Tam. Shot on net. Rebound Hatfield and Vaughn. Save Kemptville. Timeout called by the Kemptville Storm. Stars up 1-0. Game 2 of the tournament. A win is a must. tonight for the Stars. One minute, 22 seconds left in the game. Stars up 1-0. Bond wins it back to Tam. Tam and Thompson. Bond and Houston. Puck back behind the Kemptville net. Kemptville on the 2-on-1 rush. Intercepted by Tam over the Besson. Bond and Houston. Empty net on the other side. Extra attacker on for Kemptville. Thompson gets it out. Back in. Shot on net. Save that though. Rebound. Kemptville crashing the net. Save that though in front. It's a jungle out there. Shot blocked in front. Stars defending in front of the net. Loose puck. Save that though. 30 seconds left in the game for Bond in the corner. Bergeron. Bond. Houston battling in the corner. Kemptville putting pressure behind the net. With the extra attacker, Kemptville for the point. Shot blocked by Thompson. Back in the corner for Bond. Bond holding the puck in the corner. Shot off the side of the net. Behind the net, net. Kemptville trying one last time for the wraparound. 5 seconds left. Bond neutralizing the attack. Bergeron keeping the puck in the corner. Keeping the puck in the corner. Stars holding on, winning it 1-0 against the Kemptville Storm. Game 2 of the tournament. It was a must-win tonight. Going into Saturday and beyond. Very important win tonight. Thank you for watching. Merci de nous avoir écoutés ce soir. We're back at it tomorrow. Please stay tuned and watch us live on the Stars Television Networks. Merci, bonsoir.